Morning guys, how you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So this is our Bitcoin update, our Bitcoin morning brief. So straight over to those charts. So yeah, as you can see on 4 hour, we're just consolidating around this pretty staunch resistance area. Rejected price quite a few times now, quite considerably here, and then again here, and then obviously again there. But we're back at it. We're back there again. So this is just bullish. This is bullish price action basically. We've got all the moving averages all pointing up now. 21, 50, and the 200. This on the 4 hour. So yeah, I think this could be it. This could be the day. It's make or break now. We're either going to break up to the next level, clean above 10,000. And then up to I'll definitely think about mid 10,000s as a first port of call. Maybe play out this range for a little bit before we hit those blue skies. But yeah, so it's just looking really bullish, guys. There's not really much more to say that on the 4 hour. It was a game of ranges. We played these ranges out nicely. As you can see, played the ranges out, broke through, consolidate, broke through. Back down, tested this one. I mean, you can see it. You don't need me to tell you. Tested these ranges. And now we are just consolidating at the highs. Yeah, as you guys will know, price action, you don't get a lot of opportunities to buy the lows like you could have done on this move, or you could have done on this move down here. You didn't get many opportunities to buy the lows. That's just how markets work. And then you also don't get many opportunities to sell the highs. So if you consider this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 opportunities to sell the highs, you think a market's going to give you 8 opportunities to sell the high and not go higher, then I mean, well, statistically that just isn't the case. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, game of ranges. So let's have a look at our bot trades. So yeah, if you guys saw my my live bot I did last night when I got my live bot trade, the video went on for a bit longer than I expected because it took me a while to get filled. If you watch that 10-minute video, but yeah, what happened was this was my buy signal here. So I basically bought here, got filled, got a couple of my ladders filled as well, and my back filled, so that was good. And then it was off to the moon. So there was my taking profits. So there you go, great trade. Obviously we had this trade earlier on today, which was a great trade, and then we had the trade that I missed, that I didn't take just here, that I would have done, that I spoke about in yesterday's video. That was a great trade. And then I actually had my bots off again overnight, same as I did then when I missed out on that trade, and I missed out on this great trade this morning. Again, would have bought here, would have taken my profits, taken profits on this way up. I've got ladders to take profits, and then I would have got my backfill entries as well here, and then just taken more profits. This price action here is pretty much the Goldilocks scenario for my bot. You could argue that maybe coming down first, filling all my lower ladders, and then shooting up is the perfect scenario, but it actually isn't, because this way I get filled on some of my orders that I initially enter. I take profits on those, and I then take the backfill with the extra entries, which actually means that then at any given point in time I have profit in the bank, more profit in the bank, and a smaller position size, so that is less risk. So this is the Goldilocks scenario, not filling back first, being in a position where I have my max position side on, and then hoping we then reverse and go up. I mean, that does happen, that often happens, but yeah, this is just the perfect scenario. That's all I wanted to say to you guys. So literally, the bot would have bought here, would have taken profits. It would run some position. It runs some of the position, but it will take some profits, and then we'll backfill, and then it will take profits on those backfills on the way back up, and then we'll still be in the position on side. So that's how it works, guys. That's how my bot is set up to work. So at the moment we're just waiting for, obviously I'm in the buy here in the larger time frame. That's why it's green. So I'm just waiting for this to turn to a sell like this, and then when it turns back to a buy, it will then be another buy entry, providing my larger time frame is still green at that point. So that's what I'm looking at trading wise. Yeah, you can see we're pretty much in the middle of the range and stop range. We're just bouncing around this zone, top, bottom, breakthrough, stayed back in. I mean, we are just playing out this shorter time frame box for the range and stop. Let's go and have a look at the TD sequential. I don't think there's anything really going on here. We'll start on the daily. Start on the daily. I think we're just going to be properly we're starting just another count, basically another green count. So you'll be waiting for us to break above this green one, so break above, well, we'll just call it the 9,900 area, and that will trigger a daily buy trade on the TD sequential. But around the area I'd expecting 10k to break and then us to get up to 10.5k. That's what I'm expecting. Look at the 4 hour. Yeah, nothing too much on the 4 hour. We had a nice 4 hour sell here, as you can see, and we had a nice 4 hour buy here, as you can see. Nice 4 hour sell. I mean, we are trading well off of the 4 hour, so that is yeah, it's good. But obviously price action it's not volatile enough for us to actually have a prolonged count to get us to a 9 at the moment. We're just price flipping as it is at the moment. So yeah, that's all I've really got to show you guys today for Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm just everything's bullish until it isn't. So I mean, price action will have to tell me that we are potentially look bearish, and how it would do that is first initially by breaking this 9,500 area, because then we're then putting in now lower lows, lower than this low, and basically will be lower than that low if we come below here. So then I'll look for a move down to here, in which case we're going to test this support area. But then I would expect, if we do break these, I would expect us to potentially this be a sorts of double top, then we'll play this range out a bit and then eventually break through. That's what I'd be looking for to the downside. But yeah, we'll address that if we get to it. For our Stokes looking good, for our MA, for our SI looking okay. Let's look on the daily. Daily Stokes looking really good. Daily RSI looking okay. 12-hour Stokes, 12-hour Stokes starting to curl over a little bit. I mean, I did say about us curling over here, we could curl back up and then spend some time up here. So we can potentially curl back up if we do take out some of these levels. But if not, if we do start to come down, then maybe do look to test some downside, which I would, as a bull, I would hope we only really get to an absolute maximum downside of around 9,200 to keep this pretty overall bullish looking structure. A break below here down to here would be a bit more problematic, I think. But we'll address that as well if we see it. It's just a game of levels, guys. I always say this, it's a game of levels. You play for the levels. It's a game of levels and trend. So the trend's your friend, and then you just play around the levels. So there we go. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope that was useful to you all. Got a couple more videos coming today on the traditional markets and then also Forex. So I will yeah, speak to you guys soon.